first grade. Are you ready to do some math? This is Spirit, the cheerleading bear, and she travels around with my cheerleaders. She's going to help me do some math today. She's in her PJs too. So today, you guys are going to do an activity on Seesaw, and there's a list of lots of things for you to find in your house and measure. And then you have to pick two tools or two units, two ways that you're going to measure, and you can use whatever you want. So the two things that I'm going to use today are pennies, and make sure if you use a coin, it has to be the same kind of coin, otherwise it's not the same unit of measurement. So I'm going to use pennies, and I'm going to use Q-tips. You might have these in your bathroom. So the first thing I'm going to measure is Spirit. Let's see how big she is. Can you see her? Okay. First, let's measure Spirit with pennies. 1, 2. Now, I'm really trying to line my pennies up. I started them right where the end of Spirit is. And I'm going to go the whole length of her all the way across. I'm putting my pennies next to each other. I'm not leaving spaces or gaps because then that wouldn't be a very accurate or true or correct measurement. And I'm trying not to put them on top of each other either because we don't want to have any overlaps. How many pennies long do you think that Spirit is going to be? Can you say your guess? She's growing really big. It's taking a while to measure her. You also want to try to make a straight line with your tools. Now, kind of how I put my hand here to make sure I had the end of her, I'm going to put my hand here to make sure that I am measuring her the whole way. Okay, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Spirit is about 22 pennies long. Now, do you think when we measure her with Q-tips, is it going to be more Q-tips or less Q-tips long? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want to leave any gaps. 5. I think she's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Q-tips long. And it's okay if you're not exact, right? The pennies are probably a little bit more accurate, a little bit more true of a measurement because they're small. If I used Q-tips and I tried to do one more, it would be bigger than she is. Okay, I have one more thing that I'm going to practice measuring. My shoe. How many pennies long do you guess that my shoe is going to be? Let's see if you're correct. I want to make sure I start right where my shoe starts and I don't have any gaps, no spaces between my tools, and no overlaps. I'm not going to put them on top of each other. And I'm going to use the same tool the whole time. I'm not going to do some pennies and some Q-tips. I'm going to do all of the same kind of thing. What do you think? Is that pretty good? Let's count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. My shoe is about 14 pennies long. Let's see how many Q-tips long. How many do you think it will be? Okay. Let's line them up. No gaps. I think my shoe is about 3 Q-tips long. Okay, first graders, it's your turn. You don't have to use pennies and Q-tips. You can use Legos or Cheerios or whatever you have at home that you can measure with. So go ahead and go to your activities on Seesaw and find that chart. You can click on the play button and listen to my directions, and I'll explain how I filled out the chart first. And then it's your turn and you can start finding and measuring some things in your house. Have fun, first grade.